Refill is the latest initiative by the Nautilus Project, where people can now top up their water bottles at different locations for free. The concept was the Hunter Group's idea, and although the campaign will be officially launched in February, their 7 establishments are already providing the service. But what type of take-up is expected?
I think this is a really positive initiative because if you think about a family walking up Main Street and one of your children wants a drink, this is a really easy way that families can go in and grab a drink without having to go to a shop and buy a bottle of water. So in general, I think it's positive on that front, and it's also reducing the plastic waste that's being produced, because at the end of the water bottle that you buy from the shop, you've got that plastic that you've got to dispose of.
You can now go to Jury's, Gibraltar Arms, Star Bar, Lord Nelson's, Bridge Bar, O'Reilly's, and our new establishment at Bistro Point. Wherever you are on the Rock, I think we covered all the locations now, and refill your drink container. And you can see it by the outside of the door. I've got a logo, it's like a raindrop, it's blue, and it just says you can refill here. And you just go with your drink container, go to the barman, and he'll fill it up with water for you.
Aquagib is supporting the initiative and will be providing reusable bottles for the occasion. But not everyone drinks tap water, so do they expect any reservations?
Here in Gibraltar we have exceptionally high quality water. We always have and always will do. There is no reason why you can't drink tap water in Gibraltar, unlike other places in the world where tap water is not drinkable. Depending on areas, we do have taste complaints, and we attempt to deal with those taste complaints. Obviously, the geographical nature of the way the Rock is means that it's very difficult sometimes to deal with some of these taste complaints, but we will always try to deal with any taste complaints in as best manner as possible.
In reducing plastic, there are other ways individuals and companies can also participate. Pause Off Straws has been running for a few months, although there's a specific reason why the take-up hasn't been as positive.
The truth is that there aren't as many places that use straws. But for example, Bianca's is a very popular restaurant that we all frequent. They were immediate to switch over to paper straws. Also, sourcing it hasn't been the easiest thing, and the two things combined have made it difficult for a lot of other restaurants to switch over. What I can say is that there has been interest. We have had a lot of inquiries, and once we solve the sourcing problem, I suspect we'll be seeing a lot more announcements on that one.
We have Lewis on our side, and he's showing us what we can use, which are biodegradable products. A lot have the title that they're biodegradable when we're actually finding out that they're not. So thankfully we've got him to advise us, and as soon as we have a new product that we can use, even takeaway containers on Hungry Monkey, we're looking at all these kind of avenues now to do our part for the community, for the future generations.
The plastic to paper bag has seen the largest support, with over 30 shops involved. But are these campaigns helping to change the general culture?
I think that it's had a very positive effect in raising the awareness. Locally, you see a lot of people that are starting to change the way they do things, very small changes in their life, but it's having a very big impact overall. And when we compare with other countries, when you go and have chats with people from other places, I actually think that Gibraltar's, as a community, has really taken on the message and is doing really well with this.
But when we consider that littering itself is of concern here in Gibraltar, realistically, can you really have an impact on local attitudes?
I think yes. I mean, the more we raise awareness, the more we educate people, people start realizing the consequences of their actions, and I think people at heart are good. And eventually, people will start to change littering attitudes. It's got to come, right? When people realize the impact, they'll make the change.
Education is key, and Nautilus continues to target the schools, hoping to inform and make our future generation aware of these pressing concerns.